Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of another F1 2021 fantasy livery. Yes, today we're going to be taking a look what happens if Renault returned to Formula 1. First of all, if you are new to the channel, then I recommend you do get subscribed. I've got a couple more of these to go as well. If you've got anything you want to see, then let me know in the comments below. I've also got game experiments as well on the way. But overall, it's a mixed bag. It's a basic design. It's not over the world. There's also these white blotches on the paint, which are on the black, which I'm really annoyed about on the front wing and on this side bit with the DuPont. So that's something that needs to be fixed. You'll notice that there's a Renault logo in white on the side. That's purely because the game files copies the logos and splashes them about. It's just that the same Renault logo on the side pod is also the Renault logo on the rear wing, so I'm a bit limited with that. I'm also, one other thing I don't like is the fact that the Alpine is that livery is so bent on the Alpine logo as well, so that's something that I don't like. But the best thing about this livery, the thing that I like about this livery is the number, because the number that I've done, I think, is the best number that I've ever done for an F1 modded career mode, because it on the side with the black, it looks, you can just hit the yellow, just for me visually appears out. And also then you'll see that on the way it works is that on the front, when we get around to it, also pops out with the black as well. So it really works for me as well. I've painted also the French flag into yellow as well, so it's a basic livery, but I mean, it's a Renault livery, and to be fair, I mean, Renault's livery have only had what aren't more complicated than this. I mean, if you think about it, last year they just had a yellow stripe running along the side as well. But anyway, I did think about making a top potential of making the Renault on the back maybe blue, but it's a tough one, because obviously I can only make it one colour. I've also, by the way, have had time to fix the McLaren, so there's no of that patchy stuff. I've changed a few of the sponsors as well. The Coca-Cola sponsor has gone and been replaced by the Tezos sponsor, and Hilton's now on the front wing, so I've added that as well. But it's also appeared on the by the halo as well, as you can see there as well. So yes, I shall update this one as well. I've got to go and get a screenshot for Race Department, so both of these liveries will be available on Race Department very soon as well, so you will be able to play them for yourself. And also, if you're looking for the Renault, although this is only a livery mod, you can pretty much just export and re-import last year's Renault pit crew and all that lot. If you know how to do that, then those files are available as well. I should just point that out. But anyway, moving to then a race, because of course we always have a race with one of these fantasy liveries that we do, and we're going to be racing a 25% race as usual around Baku this time as well. No qualifying, so the game automatically puts us in P5. I'm a little bit annoyed that the Renault and the halos are being squished a bit, and also the map fray, if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't actually know if that's the correct pronunciation, but anyway, that's also white on the inside. Again, this is what happened. That's copied from the one on the outside. Again, it's not really too much of a thing. Tyre strategy is something, because we didn't qualify, there seems to be something weird going on when everybody's starting on the medium tyres, except for the McLarens, and it looks like a couple of the Lola cars, and then Mazitwat, being the twat he is, and Leclerc for some reason starting on the hard tyre in a 25% race. So apparently medium to soft is the viable strategy around Azerbaijan in the F1 2021. So we get ready then for 5 red lights for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and 5 red lights out and away we go. And well, it's an okay start. We've got a better start than Bottas, so we're going to go around the outside of the fin and move up into P4. So at least we're ahead 1 position, but it is only 1 position as the 2 Red Bulls are fighting at the front with Perez and Verstappen. But already then we're looking at Esteban Ocon qualified a little bit further down, but it's now starting to make some moves on the McLaren. Daniel Ricciardo is now ahead of the hard tyre runner of Charles Leclerc, so he's going to be able to make a move as Perez and Hamilton now are going side by side, jumping back to RPV on lap number 2. Hamilton has the inside, he's going to force Vettel out. There's contact with Perez. We're going to try and move this around the outside. There's more tyre banging with Perez, and we're going to have the inside line. We're going to leave him some room on the inside to make the corner, but then we're going to out traction him as well. That move was all caused by Perez having a thing. Gasly just momentarily had a go and allowed Bottas to get back in front of Gasly, because Gasly did nip in front of Bottas, but Gasly's going to get his own back because Perez has decided that he's had contact, presumably with Hamilton, because I don't think we made any contact, and Gasly takes full advantage of Perez blocking off Bottas and to move up into P4. And Gasly now tries and have a go at us, doesn't quite make the move, takes a lot of curbing and loses a lot of momentum, and that's going to allow Sainz to have a go at Bottas, but Bottas the better line as we now take a look a few laps later then with Yuki Tsunoda. He's had front wing damage with Norris, I think that is, and after that he retired from the race, so a little bit weird. Again, we don't quite know the damage model, but Bottas back to RPV on lap number 4. DRS has used DRS to get past, so we're going to have to play this patiently and stick with him through turn 1 and turn 2 and then get him back with the DRS. So I think that's the plan we're going to put into operation here, and just really make sure we can save the battery, because remember it's on the default battery, which isn't very good, and we go down the inside to overtake Bottas. Ricciardo is on the soft tyres, but jumping to lap number 6, same thing happened again. Bottas went past with DRS straight. We're going to try and come back at Bottas, except on lap number 6 Antonio Giovinazzi is out and the safety car has been deployed, and this is what happened to Giovinazzi, coming in the DRS of the Williams in front, and just completely loses it into the barrier. A little bit like what Verstappen did in real life. But now we're coming into the pits under the safety car. We might as well. Bottas is going to stay out. I think Mercedes may have messed up here, because I don't see Hamilton in either. It seems that whoever is the AI strategist for Mercedes in the F1 game always screws up when they have a safety car for some reason. I don't know why. A couple of others are going to continue on. Ocon continues on, so there's a little bit of a split strategy there, maybe trying to counter with the Mercedes there, but the Mercedes are leading. Hamilton leads from Bottas, but they're yet to pit. Gasly is 3rd, yet to pit, and I think that's Leclerc in 4th place. One of the Ferraris yet to pit as well, so they're going to lose out. Ocon and Schumacher have also yet to pit as well, so a lot of Verstappen is up ahead as well, and he's effectively the race leader, and we're effectively now in P2, because we've only got 4 laps left to go. We're going to dive down the inside of Schumacher. We can't be stuck behind like like Ricciardo and Verstappen were stuck behind him for lap after lap after lap at Hungarian Grand Prix on Sunday. But now we're going to try and have a look and see if we can get past our teammate Esteban Ocon in the Renault. We're on the better strategy. Thank you very much being the teammate and lets us go through. Hopefully now I can be a ringer gunner, because Ricciardo of course is coming for him, but Ricciardo is going to go all the way around the outside. Ocon takes a bit the curbing. Ricciardo grazes the wall there. Thought he might have come into the pits after our previous endeavours at Baku, when we had 9 front wing changes by the AI. But lap number 9 on to lap number 10, the AI coming in, but Verstappen's been holed up. We're going to try and dive down the inside of Verstappen. It doesn't work out. We get the better exit out of turn 1, and we go into take the inside to turn 2 and take the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So down the inside here of Verstappen, he goes a little bit wide. I don't know if he was trying to give us a bit more space or something, but it's a little bit weird. But then he gives us the room when we go through and take the lead, as George Russell is in the points, up in 6th place, even higher up than they were in real life. But unfortunately, a Twat's also in the points as well. So yes, so obviously Verstappen, he's also on the soft tyres. We're the only 2 on the soft tyres. Perez, after his earlier stop. Ricciardo is going to come through on the inside. We're going to try and keep it through, but Ricciardo, just like we've had before in driver career mode, exactly the same move that we had in driver career mode, and the driver on the inside takes the curbing, which puts the car into the car in the middle, and obviously that's game over, as Verstappen this time comes on the inside, and Norris is closing in as well. We're just really holding up Verstappen, really, as he's unable to get past us as well, as we go around the outside, and Norris has now come to join the fun. We're going 3 wide with Norris and Verstappen. Verstappen is through. We cut off Norris to make sure we at least get the place back, and now we're going to try and do what we did to Bottas earlier, get the DRS down to turn 3, and then get back in front of the Dutch driver, and exactly what we're going to do round the outside. Thank you very much. We're going to leave him room on the inside, takes a bit of the curving to make the corner. We're back through into P1 as well, and I think there might have been a little bit of contact, but I didn't feel anything, because Norris then, we ran away on the final lap, and Norris came and overtook Verstappen, and then Perez got Verstappen around the outside as well. So again, the damage model needs revisiting, but across the line, coming up to the line then, we come as Fernando Alonso. Renault's return to F1. He's victorious. Thank you very much. P1 today. That was definitely worth pitting. The safety car definitely helped us out. Otherwise, we would have been there or thereabouts for potentially a podium. But that's definitely a happy birthday present for Fernando Alonso, and where I'm going to round it up for today's video. If you have then enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. See plenty more F1 2021 modding videos as when they come out. Until the next video, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.